Hi guys, hi everyone, and welcome back to Hmong America Crochet. So today I decided to make a sweater for this Boo dog because my son, he loves this dog. He brings it everywhere. As you can see, the nose is all chewed up. He loves it so much. That was his first one ever that we got him. Okay, so this sweater, I made it by myself with no pattern anywhere else. I just got bored one day and I was like, my son likes to carry this so much. He's gonna have to have a little difference somehow because we'll go anywhere, to the zoo, to the park, to the store, and he'll bring it with him. So, you know, it's very stretchy, it's, you know, made by yourself and nobody else has it. But if you like to learn how to make it, then keep watching guys, because I'm gonna show you guys how to make it. And you know, you can make it like any pattern you want with any yarn, any hook size. Just follow along with me and then ta-da, you have it. So let's get started guys. Okay guys, so here's the materials you will need. You will need a pair of scissors, a size hook that you'll be using, and the hook depends on the size yarn that you're using. The thinner it is, the smaller the hook, the thicker it is, the bigger the hook. And you also need your dog, so don't forget about the little doggy. And I like to use like pattern yarn because it makes the sweater look so much more pretty. But since, you know, my yarn is pretty thin, I'm using it on both ends. So I found the ends and then I'm gonna do it with 2 strings on both sides instead of 1. Okay, so let's get started. So you're gonna take the yarn and take the short end and wrap it over your finger. And then you're gonna take your hook and loop it into that same loop. Okay, and then here we're gonna be chaining. So we're gonna be chaining about 33 chains. And you want to do this really loose because this part right here when we're starting is gonna go right on the little doggy's neck. So this is like the collar of it. So you don't want it too tight so that you can take it off pretty easily without squishing the little stuffed animals so much. Okay, so now we finished our chain, the 33 chains that we made. And then we're just gonna take our little doggy and put it around the neck. And then what you want to do is you want to find the end of the chain and you're going to take your hook and go into that chain and just like loop it through. Because this is how you're going to connect the collar together. And then you pull it a little tighter because you want it to be tight and not loose on this part when you tie it together. Then we're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, and 3. So this pattern is going by treble crochet because it's faster and easier to do. So then, you know, you go right to the next chain and you go into it and then you go through 2 of them. You pull the yarn through 2, the first 2 loops, and then there's 3 left, and then you pull it through the next 2 and then the last 2. So there's 3 loops you have to do, and if it's going too fast for you, pause it and then rewind it again so that you can, you know how to do it, because it's pretty hard, you know, trust me. My first time doing treble crochet was the worst. It was pretty hard and I had to keep learning to get here. So if you're having trouble and I'm going too fast, pause the video and take it off again and try doing it again. Okay, so you see the tail that I'm holding with the first row right here? That one we have to hold it with the chains so that when you put the new chains on top of it, like what we're doing right now, that we don't see the end. That's how we hide the end of our starting point. So that's why I'm doing that, and that's how you will hide the tail. And it will disappear later on as we keep doing it. So when we started, we chained 33, so right now we're just doing treble crochets through all 33 chains that we made, because this is just a collar, so there's nothing really hard about it yet. We're just going all the way around. So if you're doing a little faster than me, you can skip it to the end or go to the next part. But as you see, the tail is starting to disappear, and we're gonna stretch out the sweater a little bit, so the tail may just go right into it and you won't even see it. So just continue doing this all the way till the end. Okay, so we're about halfway through. We're almost the end, guys. You guys are doing great. So the tail is gone now. So we just gotta, do it slowly at our own pace and make it to the very end. If it's hard to do it around the stuffed animal, you can take it off if you want to, but I prefer doing it on the stuffed animal so that you know that if it's too tight or too loose. And for this first round, if it's hard for you to do it around it because of the head or anything like that, just keep turning it and turning it as you work on it, because that'll make it easier for you to do it around it, because it was pretty hard for me to do it around it too. So just keep doing it and keep turning it as you go so that it'll be easier for you to do. Okay, so we're getting close to the end, guys. Okay guys, so this is row 2. So we just slip stitch into the third chain right here, okay? And then we're gonna chain 3 again. So 1, and then chain 2, and then chain 3. We're still doing treble crochet, so for this row, we're just gonna be doing the same thing. Just do it through the whole thing again. Okay guys, remember, if it's going kind of fast for you, just pause the video and just go at your own pace. And then when you are stuck again, just play the video so that you don't feel like it's so hard. Okay, this is not easy guys, so take it at your own pace. Okay guys, so this is row 3. So 1, 2, and 3. We're gonna chain 3 again and treble crochet for only the next 12, okay guys? this is just the part where it cuts off right at the arm, and we're only gonna do 12 this time around. So do not go any further than 12. Make sure you do only 12 stitches, just to the arm, okay? Okay, then here is where we finish the 12 stitches, and it's row 3 still, okay? And then we're gonna, for this part, we're just gonna chain about 13 stitches alone. So it's back to chaining again, so we're just gonna do 13. As we're chaining it around, you can kind of see that it's going just right around the arm, and that's exactly what we want. So if it's going towards that way, that's the right way of doing it. Okay then, so for this part right here, after we chained about 13 chains by itself, we're gonna count only 5 on the top second row. So you count 5 and then you're gonna slip stitch right there, and then you're connecting the chains you just did to the row. And then here we're just gonna chain 3 up again, so 1, 2, and 3, and then we're gonna treble crochet for the centerpiece of the sweater. So right here, we're gonna do about only 5. So here's 1. And the next one. So 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. So we're only doing 5, okay guys? Okay, so we made it to our last one. Now this time we're gonna go around the arm again, and we're gonna chain 13 again, okay? Okay, so here since we made the 13 stitches, I'm just counting back to see how many we have to space out. And so let's recount it right here. It's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 5th one, then you're gonna slip stitch into this one and just connect it. And then right here, we're gonna chain 3 again. And then just go through the rest of the 12 stitches all the way to the end of the 3rd row, guys. You guys did it. Good job. Okay guys, so this is row 1, 2, 3, and row 4. So we're gonna chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3, and we're gonna do 12 treble crochet to the arm part again. Okay, so we made it to the arm part. This is where we chain 13. All we gotta do is do the same pattern, the treble crochet again, but into those single chains that we just made earlier. As I was doing it was hard to see it, so I was pulling it towards me a little bit, but hopefully you don't mind. So we're still making our way around under the arm. And then here you just want to do it all the way through and stop at the center part. Okay, so right here we made the centerpiece, and all we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue to do it the rest of the stitches that are in the center. So all of it, we're gonna do all of them, which should be only 5 or 6. It's okay if you're off by 1, but not by 2, okay? So if you're off by 2, restart again the row before. But if not, you're following along pretty well, then continue and just finish the rest of the centerpiece, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so here we finished it under the arm, the 13 stitches, and then we're just gonna continue for the next 12 or 13 stitches to the end. Okay guys, so this should be your 5th row, okay? For this one, we're just gonna chain 2. So 1, 2, and we're gonna double crochet all the way through, and that should be how we end the last row of the doggy sweater. So if you don't know how to do double crochet, just loop over and go into the chain, and then pull through 2, and then pull through 2, and that's how you do it. So just do that all the way around and just slip stitch to the top of row 5. Guys, you made it! This is the end. So in the end, you should have 5 rows, and in this last row, all you gotta do now is just trim the end and tie a knot, and you should have it. There's your doggy sweater. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos of mine. Thanks so much for watching.